Hey there everyone, NoDMAA here coming at you with a Power Ranger Heroes of the Grid deck profile on Zeo Ranger 1 Pink. So we're going to be talking about the Zeo Ranger, Pink Ranger here. Her name is Kat Hillard. She came in the series towards the end of Mighty Morphin to replace Kimberly because Amy Jo Johnson wanted to leave the show, so they need to find a replacement. She ended up being the replacement. I think her real name is also Catherine Sutherland or something. So that's pretty cool. So then she ended up becoming the Pink Zeo Ranger, and then she later got involved with Tommy Oliver. So she became his second love interest after Kimberly left. She replaced Kimberly in more ways than one. She was originally like Tommy. She was also evil. She was mind controlled like Tommy. She turned into a literal cat, spied on him, and I think Rita amplified her jealousy of Tom and Kimberly being together as well, because she also liked Tommy right away when she first showed up. So yeah, the figure is also sweet, but we're just talking strictly about her time on Zeo. I think she was a much stronger character as Zeo, like who she was as a character, and then Turbo was, just overall bad for her. But overall, like the Zeo Ranger version of her was pretty sweet in the show. But yeah, let's talk about the deck. Every deck has a 20 shield value. This is her main 3 card. It's the Power Disc. It's a reaction card. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage, reduce the damage by 3 and deal 3 damage to an enemy card of your choice. So that card's really solid because of her ability. So her leader ability is one step ahead. She's like a psychic. You may look at the top card of your deck and anytime. So during reaction windows, playing card windows. So like the reaction window. So if this was on top, you could activate it in response. Like if you knew this card was on top, you look at it during the reaction, and then play it then you can play it as low as in your hand. When any ranger suffers damage, reduce that damage by 3 and deal 3 damage to an enemy card of your choice. So during the damage step basically of this game, so the enemy card's about to hit somebody for, let's say, 3 damage, and then this card's on top, or you want to look okay, let me look during the reaction window, see if I have something. Oh, I have the Power Disc. Dope. I'll play this for 3 energy, and then we can reduce that damage by 3 and then deal 3 damage back. Or to any character, but still. So that's an example of how her ability works. Most of the time I've used it for playing cards, but it's also good for reactions too. So we got the Fire Cloud. That's the next one of. It's a 3 dice attack. If you play this card from the top of your deck, so some of these cards activate triggers if they're played from the top of the deck. You may divide this damage between any 2 adjacent cards and ignore guard. So that's really good if you play it from the top. I've used this a couple times. It's a good attack. It's a good attack. Only 1 Fire Cloud? Oh, I guess. Oh, there's 2 Fire Clouds. I thought so. I was like, no way. Because I was like, I've seen this card a lot. I also like the artwork. It looks like she's like a kung fu master too, but in the show, she's a dancer. She does ballet. So her reason for going after high school was to go to some dance academy in England or something. And every Zeo Ranger has this. It's the Power Pod Sword. Play this card when any ranger performs an attack to add 1 dice to the attack, and then that ranger may divide that damage among any number of targets. So this card's just really good because it adds an extra die, and then depending on the attack you're buffing, you can divide all that excess damage across the board, the enemy board. I think they whiffed on the Zeo names, to be honest. I think it should have become the Zeo Pod Sword, not Power Sword. But that's just me. A lot of the Zeo attacks I wish were called not power. Alright, so this is a maneuver. Dancer's Grace, so that's related to the fact that she's a dancer, like I mentioned. And then gain 1 energy when you use it at 0 cost. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. Then you may immediately play another target so you can combo this off of her ability. Activate this, gain an energy, look at the top 2, put something on top, then use this later to and then, or now. Then you may immediately play a card so you can trigger her ability and then use something. It also is not once per turn. It's not locked once per turn, so you can do this anytime, all the time, because it's not locked to once per battle or once per whatever. We got 2 copies of that. Dangerous Grace. Then we got the Tai Chi Strike. I think this is one of my favorite attacks. It also looks cool that she's using her shield as an attack, so I don't know. Gain 1 energy for each result you roll during this attack. If you play this card from the top of your deck, add 1 die to your attack. So like this triggers also for ability. You can play this on top and it becomes a 3 dice attack. So and the 0 cost. So like it's really solid. Oh, this is my favorite card though in the deck. So like we got this toss. This card can spam like crazy. Like it's a 2 dice attack. After you play this card, if you played it from the top of your deck, return it to the top of your deck instead of discard again. So you can just keep putting it on top, and use it, and then put it on top, and then use it again. As long as you got this, it's a cracked combo. Like the only way you lose this if you draw it out, or sometimes I play with no hand. Like just make sure she's just straight top decking. It's very busted. Then we got our Zords. This is the Zeal Zord 1 Zord. Exhaust this card to gain 1 energy and allow each ranger to look at the top of their deck. Each ranger may either draw that card or return it to the top of their deck. So it gives you access. It gives you an energy. You can look and then decide to either draw it out so you don't have a bad like attack or reaction in the way, and you gain energy regardless. And it helps each ranger like to draw something if they want something. It's just generically good for the team. Super Zeal Zord 1 though is interesting because you can exhaust this at any time. Each ranger may look at the top of their deck and may swap with a card in their hand. So this card's like it's like it helps the other rangers too, but it's like really extra good for her. You don't gain an energy, so that's why I'm kind of like like I can see both their usages, because this lets you like guarantee the card you want to use with her ability, and this card just gets stuff out of the way, but it also lets you gain an energy. So they're both a mix. I've played with both. I played her twice. I played both of these Zords. I think I like Zeal Zord 1 better, in my opinion. This one's more like helpful to help with her ability, but most of the time I don't need help with that. I am able to like top deck what I need. Plus, I think drawing a card is more helpful. Like being able to stack your deck is more efficient. This one's just more helpful, like if for me, because of my ability. I don't know. I'm just a helpful person, so I'm still conflicted. But then the Warrior Wheel, any Zeal Ranger can use it. Exhaust this card at the start of any Ranger turn in battle. Skip that turn. The next time any Ranger performs an attack with energy cost of 1 or 0 during the attack, add 5 dice. So this card's like cracked, honestly. Like you have to wait a turn to power up, I guess. But like once you use this, like the 0 cost in her deck add 5 dice to it. Like this could become like if you played it from the top of your deck, it'll be a 3 dice attack. It'll be a 7 dice attack. Yeah, so that's crazy. 2 plus 5, 7. Yeah. But yeah, these are her. This is her deck. I really enjoy it. I played it. When did I play? I played it during one Zeal Ranger session, and I played it during the solo mode arc of the Zeal Rangers when I was playing multiple Zeal Rangers to try to beat Master Vile. That solo mode arc was crazy, honestly. Like thinking about it back then, because I haven't played solo mode in a long time. It's like I think I was like literally last time I played it was a Time Force solo mode. I think that was like that's literally last. No, the Mastermind mode doesn't really count. You'll see those episodes later. You won't get the references I'm talking about just yet. Those episodes are coming though. But yeah, more Power Ranger episodes are coming. We recently just did a Forever Blue session, so there will be more to come. Just making sure we have enough before I drop them, and I'm in the middle of a Xenoblade 3 like saga for the channel, so I want to keep on that momentum for a bit. So we'll see how it goes. But I am arranging the schedule. But let's get off that topic. Zeal overall, I think Pink Zeal Ranger 1 Pink is busted. She's very strong. I think she's an S tier ranger to be sure. I think she's actually one of the strongest rangers I've ever played, and she's easy to use. All you have to do is top deck stuff and start hitting. And then she has the busted power pod sword like the other Zeal Rangers. So her reaction, I think my favorite attack legit. I think I mentioned this already, but the disc throw. It's good. It's cracked. It's how I beat Master Vile in that episode, in the finale episode. I just looped that until he died because I was out of cards. I think his last. Yeah, because I had to wait until his cards resolved, but they already get dead. So, or something. I remember just waiting until I killed the last card. That was so funny. But yeah, overall good. overall good. I like this deck. I would play it again, honestly. I played it twice already. In the solo mode arc and in the Zeo Ranger saga and the Zeo Ranger theme night. We did another Zeo Ranger theme night. So I know there's one out right now with King Mondo, but we did another one later. I forgot who we fought against, but I think it was Tenaya 7. Actually, thinking about it. But we did another Zeo Ranger saga episode, and she was fun. I'm very excited for y'all to watch those episodes, to be honest, because it's probably the most fun we've all had. But yeah, man, this deck is so good. I also like the artwork. The artwork's sick. Like Tai Chi Strike, the Fireball, Fire Cloud, and the Distosk. I think my favorite artwork is Tai Chi Strike. I like the way the shield looks on this. I think that looks really good. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid the glare. But yeah, there we go. Cool. But yeah, overall, solid deck, S tier Ranger. That's my opinion. That's all I have for you. Thank you all so much for watching this deck profile. I think we have more to come. I know Agent Stan wants to film some deck profiles, and I think Uncle Sanguine's always down. I'm not sure about Sea-Dog, so. And then I'm just, yeah, at this point Nightshade and Mythic are part-timers at this point. They make it when they can. It's life stuff. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you. I'll catch y'all for the next deck profile. I think it's going to be Agent Stan coming up next at some point. But don't take my word for it. I don't know what's happening until now and then. My life's kind of wild. But yeah, thanks again. No DMAA is going to log off now. May the power protect you all.